Linda Lynn presents Could Be You TV.
I just want to say I support that.
Thank you.
Keep hustling, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. I support that in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. It could be you TV. I'm the Naked Cowboy. Look at my boobies.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Or hers.
You, Linda.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again. Linda Lynn presents Could Be You TV. As you can see, we have a full house. Yay! So excited. So it's moi, Linda Lynn, with your girl, Miss Chrissy. And we have a super duper special guest in the house, Trisha. Trish, thank you so much for being here.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I am so excited. And we always, come in like this, very unorthodox. And, we always make the best that we can of being the girls that we are, spur of the moment, very... Is that on? Mic check. Hello, what happened to the mic check? I hear all three of you. Can you hear me? Because I can really scream. All right. So happy. Thank you. So how you feeling for being here? I'm so excited.
Excited to be with these two fabulous ladies.
Oh,
look how
we're a pleasure. We're all right.
Now I watch a show every week.
Oh, thank you. Will you hear that, everyone? She watches the show every week. We have a loyal
Yes,
fan.
I am.
Hello.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, for all my Instagram people, I'm giving you a little bit of behind the scenes. So please go onto Facebook, log into Strong Island TV or Linda Lynn or Could Be You TV so you can see the show at its entirety. You're lucky I'm giving you a little snippet behind the scenes. So let's just start off with saying that somebody's going away very soon, leaving us.
Don't be mad.
Where
Well,
he is right now.
I'm going to see my nephew, my little nephew.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited, Nico. Thank you. I'm very excited. So yeah, it's my first nephew. Well, it's my first time being an aunt. So
Do you know
I can't
all the
wait to get there.
responsibilities?
Do I have any?
Do you know all the responsibilities?
I don't know anything. So all I know is once the baby starts crying, I give it back.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Thank you.
That's good. That's good. So,
But,
what
yeah.
exactly do? Are you gonna change diapers?
I'll do
Are you
whatever they need me to do to give them a break.
Make all the things.
You see, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I gotta do. Maybe I'll learn a little something. I mean, my friends have kids, and I see what goes on, and I've changed diapers, and I've held newborns, but I was the baby growing up in my family, so it was hard.
The baby holding the baby.
Yeah, it was hard to really get used to that. I'm not really used to it. So I mean, being that I was the youngest in my family growing up, and I wasn't around kids. Once my friends started having kids, I was like, all right, I'm a little scared. They're like professionals. They have little brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, cousins. I'm like, no, I'm the baby cousin. I'm the little sister.
She needs Aunt 101.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should go back to home ec and get one of those little babies that they give you as practice.
Oh my God!
Big fat zero. That's what I get. Big fat zero.
It'll just come
listen.
naturally.
Yeah, it comes naturally, and you know
naturally.
why? And not too many people know. It's a little secret. That's not a secret, but I just don't. But speaking of having to wipe, babies. I worked with children with disabilities, and some of them were young adults, and sometimes it's just you did what you had to do, not thinking about it. You were in a work environment where I had to work, they all had cerebral palsy and stuff like that. So it's basically had to change them like babies, and it just kind of kicks in, you don't sit there I don't want to stand there and say, ew, I have to change.
This.
You know what the hardest part is though? When your friends are around or family members, if you're dealing with a baby and the parents around, that's when I'm most nervous because I feel like they have a routine or they know their child. So if you do anything wrong or if you do something that they don't like, you're kind of well, I don't want to be that person that is doing it wrong. Because I'll tell you, when I changed my best friend's kid's diaper the last time I did it, and I have no problem with kids. I love kids. I'm great with kids. I worked at an aftercare program when I was younger, and I worked at Adventureland when I was younger for 6 years. Kids are great. I love kids. I'm good with them
give
after
us the
like
free
4 years
rides.
old.
Yeah.
Remember?
Dated people with kids. I don't mind kids, but the babies makes me nervous. And I was changing my friend's kid's diaper like I think a month or two ago, and we were getting ready to go out, and I was like, oh, I'll change it, but I'll change it. I don't care, and like she loves me, Aubrey. So I'm like changing the diaper, and all of a sudden it was literally like an explosion. So they told me like, okay, this isn't like your normal like your normal diaper change. It literally was all the way up her back.
Oh my
so, like,
God.
it wasn't just a diaper change.
Those are
it
the
was
best.
Like a
Those are
clothing
the best
change.
because you know why? It's not even so much because of it's just like you get, it's not that you like doing it, but it's like, all right, this is a chance. Just clean everything so clean. You'll be the one to
like,
go. Yeah, well, yeah, you
How
tend
do
to
you
do that too.
I was like, how do you do this? What's the first thing you do? Like, with, step by step, like wipey, powder. You don't want to do it the wrong way. You don't want to do it backwards. You don't want them to be uncomfortable.
Oh my God, I don't care. When I had my children, I was just like, because both of my kids were cesarean, so I knew that I was gonna be, in the hospital for 5 days, whatever it is that I was. But I knew once I left there, I was on my own. So I was gonna take advantage as much as I could. And so I
the
would literally,
knowledge
like,
and
when they
help.
come in with the baby, I was like, no, like, I don't feel good, I would say. I don't feel good.
Watch them do it first.
No, I just wanted them to feed them, do everything, let me relax. I'm gonna be doing this for a very long time. So I took advantage of whoever came around, who just like, please, I don't even care, just let me rest, let me, so I never had a
That's
routine.
crazy. I was the mom who kept the baby in the room 24/7.
Really?
Like they're gonna switch them or
Yeah, no, I
She was
like,
like, oh no, you can't change my baby out.
give them to me.
Yeah, no, I was the one that was like, no, you feed them. Not that I don't
From the
love the
first?
baby. I just, you tend to get you are sick. I was sick, you get very nauseous. You don't want to get up. I'm sleeping and you want to wake me up so I can, I'm going to do that at home. Please take care of the child now.
She was like, I'm milking this.
Yeah.
She's like, literally.
Exactly.
Literally and figuratively.
I did. That's exactly it because I said, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm taking
Listen.
my child home and I'll be doing this every day for the rest of, their childhood.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what my sister-in-law has been dealing with. So I and they watch. So shout out to you guys because I'm sure they'll check this out. But I want to help. Like I want to help, and we don't have a lot of family near there. They don't have any family near there, and where I'm going and whatever. So it's tough for them because
Right.
they're on their own. But no, I'm gonna hopefully get a little practice and. Everyone's like, you're gonna be a great mom one day, and I'm like, all right, listen.
fine.
no.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
It's just
maybe
gonna all kick in.
whatever. It is what it is. But you know what? I'm a great cat mom, and
yes, you are.
Keep our phones on just in case.
I was a
Yeah.
great,
Well, no, we're gonna be.
We'll have
almost
our phones on
stepmother.
just in case.
No, I'm great with kids. Love kids. You never had the experience. So
It's so funny you just say that that they're all alone over there. They don't have. Meanwhile, when everything for us happened in within a period of 6 months, I want to say. I don't think there's anybody that. So we got married. I came back from the honeymoon pregnant, and by that December, we had bought the house here in Long Island, and in March, I gave birth. So, literally, we didn't know anyone, and he was working. Richard was working a lot of overtime, just to make up. So when I did give birth, he was there, a lot for me, and I didn't know I was going to start having contractions really earlier than I expected. I was by myself. At 4 a.m, here I am waking up, and I'm like, what do I do? I'm pacing back, blah, blah, blah. And then I told the doctor. The doctor's like, well, you can come into the hospital, but usually what they're going to make you do is walk anyway. So if you just want to walk around your house, and then when I get into the office, so that's basically what I did. I drove myself to the doctor having contractions,
Going
and I'm
into
like,
labor?
I wasn't going into labor, but I was having contractions. So when I got to the doctor's office, they strap you in, they monitor you. So the baby was ready, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't dilated.
Wait.
No,
Yeah,
you're not coming
no.
now.
My body wasn't
I
ready.
didn't get my blowout yet.
Right.
All right.
My body wasn't ready yet, but he was.
Right.
So it was like, you're not dilated, but yes, you're having your contractions, whatever. And the nurses were like, oh my God, let me drive you back home. I was like, no, I'm really good. I'm like, he's like, I'm having literally contract. I'm like, I'm gonna give birth while I'm driving myself back and forth to my house. It was like a 15-minute drive from
Can
like.
you believe some of the stuff though? Remember when, like, what was it, Kate Middleton, I think she had her kid and like a day after she walked out and everyone was like, wait a minute.
Please, I remember delivering
Do
a
you
baby.
have a baby? Because like she didn't look at all like
Oh, she probably had a team of everything, makeup artists,
experts,
and
like,
you know.
well, these women, there are women, I mean, that, believe it or not, like they'll get their hair done before they go, like the day before.
And the nails. But I thought that you couldn't do that because they need to see the pressure or the blood or something in your nails.
Yeah.
You can't even have your nails painted. Well, that's what I
That
get.
happens.
You're
Yeah,
not
they
supposed
do.
to have
They
your nails
put it-
painted
that
because they need to
oxygen.
look and the oxygen and
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's,
so-
I mean, listen, whatever you got to do, you do it. But like,
Right.
I know women that like literally full face of makeup.
Well, I
and,
wish
like, their
I would have
hair.
done that if I knew I was gonna have
Take
emergency
pictures and everybody's
C-section.
like,
Yeah.
like, please don't take a picture of me. If you ever hear of me giving birth in a hospital, just please, whoever I'm with, punch them in the face if they try to take a camera out because I'll be like,
I
I'll be like,
delivered
there's
one.
no way you're getting a picture of me.
In Heckscher Park.
In Heckscher Park?
Yeah, I delivered
gave
a
birth
baby.
in Heckscher
No,
Park?
I didn't give birth. Let's not get carried away. No, I delivered a baby.
You delivered a baby.
A woman was pregnant, and she went into the water, and while she was in the water, she started, going
What
into
water?
contractions.
You're allowed to go in the water there?
At the ocean. There's the ocean. there.
Heckscher Park. Oh, you're talking about
In
Sunken Meadow?
Suffolk- No. At
I'm thinking of the
end
wrong
of
Heckscher
the
Park.
Southern State Park.
I'm thinking of where the art museum is. I was like, there's a lake.
No,
You're not allowed to
it's a
go in
beach.
there.
So anyway, she
Okay.
comes out and she's giving birth.
Was
And-
the head
and
like sticking? Did you see
I
like?
delivered the baby.
She delivered the
I
baby,
delivered
Kristen.
the
That
baby
means
on the
yes,
beach.
the
I'm
head is
mind
sticking
blown.
out.
My son came and said, Mommy, a girl is drowning. She wasn't drowning. She was pregnant. And
Oh, my
I delivered the
goodness.
baby.
That's crazy.
So
she
And they
didn't
named
even
it
have a
Omar.
minute. She didn't even have an Omar.
Yeah, because she didn't speak any English. Thank God I speak fluent Spanish.
Oh.
So she didn't speak any English, and she asked me my name. I wouldn't tell her my name.
Oh my goodness.
And that when they came up and they said, well, what's your name? I wouldn't tell anybody my name.
I have no name.
And no name. No, I didn't want that whole thing.
Where'd
but
she
anyway,
get Omar from?
Because Mare is the ocean, and it was a boy, so she called it Omar.
Cute.
Wow,
okay.
look at that. Do you
Yeah.
keep in touch with her or anything? Does she ever? No? You know nothing
She
about
didn't
her?
even give her name.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I would find
She
out.
was like
you
that
know what?
lady
15 years
at-
ago, I
Remember
had
that
to.
baby?
But
That's so weird
fascinating to
video.
hear that from you because now you're gonna have to tell everyone who exactly Trish Malik is. So Malek. Sorry, Trish Malek.
You know, Malek means angel.
Malek.
Does it? Oh,
And I'm
no.
a
Well,
big-
now I know.
And I'm a big fanatic of angels.
Yes, that's why you're
believe in
AKA Angel Spirit, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Angel Spirit 14 on
Yep.
Instagram. And my ministry, where I take care of 120 kids in Uganda.
Please let them
Africa.
know. Voice it. We need to hear you.
And
See, more people like
So-
her, please.
No,
Everybody
well-
watching, more people like her in the world.
Seriously.
Good people.
I do because I love them and I love kids. Everything I do is surrounded
So
by
what exactly
children.
to do and what is the name of your
So it's a ministry,
Okay.
and it's Healing Angels Ministry on Facebook, and we have 120 children plus in Africa, in Uganda, Africa.
Oh.
And I'm in touch with a pastor there, and what we do is I do fundraisers, and we do events like Classics for Cancer,
Okay, yes, I
where
remember
we
very well.
collect money. We get artists, local artists, and some. She's one. She was at my
Yeah.
event.
I'll always be at your
So
event.
well. Yes.
Well, I'll be at the next one. Let me know.
Yeah, definitely,
it's-
Miss Chrissy as well.
Yes, and so I have a lot of freestyle artists. I try to be very eclectic, and they come in and they donate their time for these children. So what they do is they'll come in, they'll do a set, we'll charge money at the door. I want you to know that 100% of the money goes to the children.
amazing.
Absolutely.
I take care of all the fees, the transfers, whatever it is. I take care of that, and so they get 100%. So if we raise $5,000, they get $5,000.
Right.
It's amazing.
And a lot of the foundations don't. And they're great. If you go on my feed, you'll see the kids, and they write these signs, and
Aw.
they'll say, "Thank you so
I know
much."
we were trying to get some of the videos so we can showcase them, but unfortunately, we can't stream like from YouTube. So, but definitely anybody that would like to check out the ministry and donate, anything you can. What is the
Healing
name of-
Angels Ministry, and you'll see it on Facebook. It's on Instagram, or you can email me, But everything goes to the children, and if you look at the feed, you'll see all the children, and you can adopt one of the children as you adopt them on a monthly basis. They write you letters. They're great.
That's
It's
awesome.
A beautiful bunch of children.
Absolutely, and that's a wonderful thing you do. And I know you do so many other things besides that. And I also have to mention that I'm so happy and proud that you're here with us today because you're also a cancer survivor.
I am.
So we need to give you a round of applause for that.
To all the women that's out there.
Yes,
you know.
absolutely, absolutely. You know, I actually have a dear friend of mine. I'm gonna shout her out. She's probably watching, maybe not. I don't know. But my bestie since high school, Cynthia, if she's watching.
Hi, Cynthia.
Yes, she's also, has her moment been battling, cancer. Thank God, knock on wood, the hardest wood you can. That I guess it's remission right now, and but you fight it and.
But I gotta say though, for a cancer, it's not. If you look at it more as a challenge, and it's just it becomes a way of life. The moment you accept that what's going on, it makes it easier to receive everything around you. Which way you go, conventional, non-conventional, Eastern, Western medicine, any way that you go by that. As able as your knowledge is power, and the more knowledge you have, the more power you have to take care of yourself, heal thyself, and help others.
The funny thing about that when you say that, is accepting who, and I'll, I don't know if she knows this, I don't think I ever even said this, and I don't really show my emotions to anyone, but I remember one particular time where she's, she's talking to me, and I'm not, I don't want to say accepting it, but I'm just really not, I'm not hearing her. I hear the words, the sounds, but I'm just not, I can't put that together. I'm like, no, wait, this is not happening. No. So I remember her, she's talking to me because she knows that I wear wigs and a lot of hair pieces and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, you got to take me to where you get your stuff. And because I want that. And she's telling me, and as she's talking to me about going and trying on wigs and stuff, I'm over here bawling. I'm crying. I'm just like,
do you know why?
And then I'm like, she thinks I'm just yesing her, but I'm just I can't have, I've known her since 9th grade. That's my best friend since 9th grade. So for her to be like, oh yeah, and I don't know what type, but maybe we should take me. And I'm like, what's going on here? No, I'm the one that's not accepting that this is actually happening,
Because you're afraid.
Well, of course I am.
But you're afraid. But
absolutely.
And listen, and it's normal to be afraid. I was very afraid. I had a very dear friend of mine who had cancer, and she had it after that I had cancer, and I love her to pieces, but I couldn't be there the way I wanted to be there. And in her state, she really needed me to be there. And she made me realize many years later that it made me a better person, that she was able, if you look at her now, she's gorgeous, and she has a great life, and she's full of life, and she did everything to change her life. And talking about it, I get all emotional.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something.
I was afraid. I was afraid to lose her, and oh my God, she's the closest person to me. So I can understand that, and it's hard to differentiate.
It is, because I don't know how to. I'm not one to really know how to. I can comfort people to a certain extent, but how do I comfort? Everything's gonna be okay. Is it? It's not. What are you telling me? What? I'm. All these questions are going through my mind. No. And then she has 3 beautiful children. Godchildren. They're my godchildren, and Richie's as well. And it's this is not just friends, this is family, and it's the closest thing, and I've had a lot of people that I've known that passed away, unfortunately, and you was oh my God, it's terrible, but it's just I don't know, this is the closest thing that I have, and it's she's taking it so well, and kudos to her, Cynthia, for taking it better than I do sometimes, sometimes I can't even But I'm glad she's fighting it, and she's and she looks well now and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's all I can do. But likewise, I'm glad that you're able to tell us more about the exciting things that's going on with you in your life. So not only do you have this whole roster full of things that you do, and who you are and your titles, but
I like different things.
But our thing that we all have in common is we love our music.
Tell me that's not a great shirt she's wearing, right?
Yeah, so everyone, Are you like proud of me?
jealous
Look
because
at
I
me.
don't have one.
I don't even have one, and I'm the CEO. How do you like that?
So yeah, so Trisha is CEO of Shoebox Records.
With my partner, Jay Parker.
Yes.
And Jay Parker, shout out to Jay
Hey, hey,
Parker.
Cheers to Jay Parker. We love Jay Parker.
Yes. And so yeah, I decided this.
So-
When else would I be able to, to wear this? But we need to talk about the music that you're doing right now. So before we show, we're gonna be showing your video pretty soon. So how did this come about? Like, what is it that motivated you to say I want to do a song with? Let's shout out Jaquan as well. You
Yes,
know,
Jaquan.
Yeah. So what made you say I want to do a song?
Well, I got to tell you, back in the, I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm very proud of it anyway.
There's no age here. There's no
age
numbers.
here.
There's no such
But
thing.
I am. No, you know what? Because every day is a blessing.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Exactly.
It really
I
is.
agree 100%.
Every day is a blessing, and with women around, they're always like, "Oh, I don't want to know how old I am," and I'm like, "Hey, I just
thankful
turned
for being that
50. I
age.
just turned 51." So, yeah, I was singing since I am 17, 18 years old. And Jaquan, how funny is, I used to sing with Jaquan in the South Bronx,
Okay.
off of Webster Avenue in the projects.
Okay.
And he is with this group who just came back all together. It was with the Nasty Boys. And the Nasty Boys got together and they would rehearse in this basement of the Bronx projects with our manager, and we had space, with a big,
Right.
and they would sit there and they would do their show, and then we would go in and we would do our routine, and then before we knew it, we were touring, and we did with all the freestyle artists. I mean, Coro, TKA, Lisa, they were all with us.
Yeah.
Johnny O.
And, absolutely. And speaking of Jaquan, I know him obviously through you and when we did the cancer benefit and all that. But I have to say, I have to mention this, which is it leaves your mouth open in awe. So when you look at him, he is like the prime example that you look and it's like there is no such thing as age and numbers. And so not only do you look at him and he's still on his grind and he's still.
And he loves what he does. I mean,
But he has how many children?
did he
Yes,
tell you?
yes, I see. Yes, yes, like
Yes,
like 12 is it?
11.
11.
11 children.
He has
Oh, God,
11,
bless
and
And I have to tell you, I've met, I'm gonna say most of them
well, I've
over
seen
the years.
most of yes. Well, I've seen
I've
the
seen all of them on Facebook and Instagram.
yes, and
God
They're all
bless them. I can't even
gorgeous.
handle one baby.
They're
right, but this is what I'm
all
saying. But you would
gorgeous.
never know because you see him. He doesn't. He doesn't look like a typical, a father of 12. And this is what inspires to say, it doesn't matter how old you are,
No.
or what you got going on in your private life. When you have a passion for something,
And it's
going to
always
show
been.
through, and nobody has to know anything. But for those who know, it's like an inspiration to say, wow. Look at him, you go, boys. So shout out to you, Jaquan.
Jaquan. But-
We should actually, somebody
He's
should
gotta
have him
come
call.
in.
Oh, he should. You know
Well,
what?
you
Jaquan
come
should be
in,
calling
we
in
come
right
together.
now.
Why don't you call in?
Why don't you
You
text
should
him right
call
now and
in.
say to call in right now so we can ask him a couple of questions
I
and we
would
can.
love to.
Yeah. So if you're watching Jaquan, call in the show before it's over at
Call
10
my
o'clock.
phone.
Or the show.
Yeah.
Usually we have the number on the screen. I don't know it by heart, but usually if he's gonna call,
I
we'll
don't
give him
know
the
what it
number.
is
He can
either.
call in.
But I have
But-
to tell you, his wife, he got married
Okay.
to a
Congratulations.
beautiful woman, Cheryl. Really very sweet.
Oh well, I thought they were already. I've known. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's been managing him for a long time.
Yes,
have
I
to tell
remember
you.
that. That's
You know how
awesome.
they say the women are the backbone?
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? With that being said, I think we're gonna go straight into watching to watch the video and the song that you
Una
actually.
Noche.
Yes, Una Noche. So
One
can we
night.
play that, guys? Let's go into Trish.
Oh yeah. This is another one, baby. Esto va para toda mi latina out there. I'm here hanging on with my girl, Trish, giving me some of that Italian flavor. Mami, solo quiero amarte por una noche. One time, NB Global, baby. Check it out.
She was up in the club, dancing like the life of the party.
Let's go. Come on.
All eyes on her, so sexy how she moves her body. Casi perdí el control y Cuando yo la vi bailando,
Mami,
esa historia desenó mí y casi me tenía temblando. Oh, yeah. Aprovechándome, acariciándote. I love it when you drop it down on me. Any way you wanna do it to me, girl. Yeah, yeah. Aprovechándome, acariciándote. I love it when you drop it down on me. Any way you wanna do it to me, girl. Yeah, yeah. Mami, acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo. Acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo. Quédate la noche conmigo.
solo una noche, mami.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Here we go, here we go.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Yeah, yeah.
Conmigo.
Una noche, mami.
Papi, solo quiero amar usted. Permítame una noche contigo. You deserve all of this loving, and I'll give it all to you. Mami, acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo. Acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Muévelo, muévelo, muévelo.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Muévelo, muévelo, muévelo.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Solo una noche, mami.
Conmigo.
Vamos, let's go.
Aprovechándome, acariciándote. I love it when you drop it down on me. Any way you wanna do it to me, girl. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Aprovechándome, acariciándote. I love it when you drop it down on me. Any way you wanna do it to me, girl. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Mami, acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo. Acércate, así menéate. Y no te vayas, quédate la noche conmigo. Quédate la noche conmigo.
Solo una noche, mami.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Here we go, here we go.
Quédate la noche conmigo.
Yeah, yeah.
Conmigo.
Una noche, mami.
Here we are. Oh my God, that video was amazing and the song was
Wasn't it great?
fabulous. Oh my goodness. So
Buenas
what
noches.
inspired to do that? So do we have Jaquan? Jaquan, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right. So we just finished watching the video and the song. It is dope. It is so dope. So tell me what inspired you guys to come up with this song.
Well, what inspired me to do this, me and Trish have, we've been friends for such a long time. We've been in the music industry for such a long time. And, we've been dying to do something together to collaborate. I see you, Trish. How you doing, baby? So this is something that me and her have been wanting to do for so many years, and we finally got something together, and we put on a nice reggaeton pop song called, Una Noche.
Definitely.
And we were
It's
in the
amazing.
Hamptons.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
I love the
absolutely.
Video. Trish
Everything.
looks amazing in it.
Well, you did a great job too,
Yeah, he
and the music and everything was so dope.
He
And I
makes
was
you
like,
always feel so comfortable.
yeah, he's
Love
a
the
great
beat,
guy,
Love the
definitely.
And then we were at Mariners Cove Marina
Okay.
in Hampton Bays.
Yeah.
And they have a beautiful facility, so we had all the boats that we.
Woo!
wanted
Yes,
to-
I definitely
yeah,
saw
we
that
feel
video.
good.
Yeah, it was amazing, and the song is so catchy, and and so you want to get up and dance and stuff like that.
Where can everybody watch it? Is it out on
We're on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, with Trish Malek or Jaquan. You could find it on
Una
either
Noche?
one of them.
Make
Una
sure you guys
Noche,
watch
one
it.
night
Make sure you
with
check
you.
it out if you miss it.
Yeah, but Jaquan has been with me for, oh my God, 20-something plus years.
Yeah. So,
25
Jake,
plus years.
what's in store for Jaquan next? So we have new stuff coming soon, or what?
That's right. Yes. I'm working on some new stuff, but I'm also back with my partner from the Nasty Boys.
Awesome. Well, definitely. Listen, we here at Could Be You
Yes.
TV is waiting for you to come in and
We're
fill
gonna
in.
collaborate, right, on another song
yeah,
together.
absolutely. Come in and
Yes,
do
we
a
are.
live performance and all
Definitely.
that on the stage. So you definitely, when you're in town, just let us know.
We're ready when you're not busy.
Okay. I guess we
We
lost them.
lost them.
But okay. So yeah.
Thank
So
you.
it was absolutely amazing. But and
And
of
thank
course
you, Ron, for the facility. which is
Yeah,
great.
absolutely, Ron. Shout out to Ron, who's here in the studios with us, and just to congratulate you and all your endeavors. So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so I just want to let everybody know. I want to give a shout out also to Rudy from
Rudy.
Rudy's Rangers. Yes, from his show.
Rudy.
Rudy. So Rudy has been great, and giving advices and being that producer that he does with shows. And he gave us a little input on how, to improve the shows and all that. And we come up with a little concept that we're just going to do, little segments on the show to make it a little bit cute and stuff like that. And I have to say that this is going to be the first segment we're about to show. It's going to be a different week. Every week is going to be a different segment. But this week it's called Did You Know?
Did you?
Did you know?
Did you know?
I know.
So
I'm a
we're going to go
practice
into the
student.
segment. Did you know? Let's see what's going on. So, was that
Did you know?
informative? Did you know? Did
Yeah.
you know that?
I
Did you
did
know?
not. I did not know all
I
of
did
them.
not
I knew
know.
Two.
Well,
No, it did not.
well, there you
Did
go.
you know?
Did you? Actually, I did not know, and that's why I feel that would be a great, addition to the show, which is
And
a
how
segment.
many of you knew?
Yeah, I don't know. How many did you know? Why
So,
don't
like,
you
if I'm
comment?
looking to get-
Write us and let
I'd
us
like to
know.
know.
Yeah, what you thought. I mean, if I want to get rid of somebody, I could just take him to that triangle in Alaska.
Alaska.
Bye!
Wasn't that well? Don't they say they have the Bermuda Triangle is
Bermuda.
always? But I guess
It's set in Alaska.
Well,
I was like,
they
"There's
said
one in
that it's
Alaska too.
it didn't. Well, it said that it isn't. They
Did you
have
read it?
different ones.
I
and
said, I mean,
around-
listen,
But I didn't know that either. Did you know that they
I
have
took in a
several
lot
ones
of
around the world?
I just took in a lot of information.
Yes.
So, and maybe if I'm missing pieces, I'll go back and I'll look at it.
But
did
definitely.
not know.
So I think that's every time you
Hey.
come out. Oh, I didn't know. Oh,
What I
really?
want to know is that Shishu Shao Shai, whatever
Yeah.
your name is, I got that. How did the emperor that they were playing the joke, like not playing a joke, but they were being,
No, it wasn't a joke. He was actually.
No, I know, pretending to be a woman so he
Yeah.
could steal intelligence. But
For
how did
20
that guy
years.
not know that
I don't
he
know.
had a wee-wee?
I didn't know.
How did
I
he
don't
not know that he had a wee-wee?
I don't
And then he
know.
tried to say that it was he stole
Yes.
a child and said
And
that
you
it
know
was
what?
his.
These things are
What
like
happened to the
they're
wee-wee?
facts. They've been proven like they're facts, like they're not made up. So I don't, this
Did
is
you
what
just
I
say
did
like
know.
the whole time, like stick it up?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Let me
or
turn
may-
around for you. Let me back it up like Juvenile. Hold on.
We're gonna have to go into more of a detail.
Did you know?
Did you know?
So yes,
that's
I
the
love
other part.
it.
That's the other part of the story I want to know.
Yeah, that is.
How the guy never knew that it was a guy.
Well,
Did he ever find out? Do we know?
I don't know. Well, whoever wants to do the
She-shy,
research on
she-shy.
it,
Next segment.
She shy, she shy, she.
That'll be for the.
Look it up.
That'll be for the next segment. Yes. So definitely, so we're gonna keep it up like that. You know, weekly we're gonna try and have something different and try to, you know, be more entertaining. Besides, I know that us just alone talking so much is entertaining enough.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I know.
why we have to
Nobody
do
hears
anything
talk.
else, because I know that that's all you tune in for. It's just us, you know, talking. You know, Linda Lynn, could be you, with Miss Chrissy, Miss Loretta. Shout out to Loretta as well. You know, that's all we do is talk. So we could definitely,
Oh, you did that well.
yeah.
You want to sign?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely talk your ears off, you know. But I thought it was nice, and thank you for Rudy for suggesting that. And I think
Rudy.
it's cool, you know. And so shout out to Rudy.
We love you, Rudy.
Thank you. And he did say, I think I saw it without my glasses. I still saw that.
Table
He said
looks
that our tablecloth looks really pretty.
Yes.
So thank you.
And make sure you
Because-
check him out. If you don't know who Rudy is,
Yeah.
Rudy has a show, Rudy's Room, on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m.
Yes,
have to see the
absolutely.
place.
Yeah,
It's actually
yeah,
very
it looks great. He does a great
eclectic.
job.
Yeah,
He's
he
very,
really does.
very, very good.
I was impressed.
Yes,
don't get
absolutely.
impressed
He's great.
easily.
No, you don't. Look
I
at
don't.
hear that,
He's so
Rudy?
much
She doesn't
fun.
get
No,
impressed
I don't.
easily.
I don't
So
get impressed easily.
And he's so much
I mean, it has to
fun.
be something
Like, his show is
grandiose
fun.
for me to say, oh,
absolutely.
you know?
But so what's next for you? What's in store? What is your
What's
your
next?
next visions, your next projects?
You know, I love different things. I love knowledge. I love learning and getting into different projects and stuff like that. And they have to be so diversified, because I'm a diversified type of person.
What's your
you know?
sign?
Capricorn.
What? See, I don't know anybody else's sign but my own.
I am.
It's horrible.
Oh, I don't know
I'm
anything about that.
January.
14th.
Okay,
So I'm
okay.
very organized. You know, I like to know. I'm not a really big planner because I like to live day by day type of thing.
Okay.
You know, I just recently started making a month in advance plans or 2 months. And they're like, hey, Trish, what are you doing in February? Are you kidding me? I don't know what I'm doing
So
tomorrow.
we know not to get you a
Loretta,
planner.
did
Not
you
get
hear
a
that?
planner for Christmas.
Loretta, I'm not the only one. Miss Loretta, our other
No, no.
beautiful co-host, she will tell me the same thing. So in March, you know,
I can't.
31st at 2:03 p.m. What are you doing? I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
No,
Like
no.
you're asking me.
I used to
you
be
know.
like that, and then I made the big mistake of scheduling too many things at one time, and like disappointing people or pissing people off. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm like my dad now. I've got the desk calendar. I'm old school. They were like, oh, but you have a calendar on your phone. No. I like to write it down. I like to say when my bills are due, how much.
All right,
when
that's
I'm
not
getting
too much
paid.
for me. I can't do that
I
part.
am OCD with my planning now.
I'm
because
just
so
beginning.
bad.
I'm just beginning to be
learning.
a little bit
Yeah.
organized with the calendar, and now I'm writing down, you know, a lot of things. I have 2 calendars, as a matter of fact. I have a book, and then I have, you know, the phone, and so now I'm like, okay, now things is getting serious. So let me, you know, start remembering, because it's just too many things on
Yeah,
my
when was
shoulders.
the last
that
time you whipped out that planner?
I do it all. Well, how do I know who I have next on the show?
When was that? What does the cover
she
of that
return your
planner
phone
look
calls
like?
right away?
It's
That's what I
actually
wanna know.
flowers. It's flowers, okay?
That's last year's planner.
Whatever.
I got it for you. I know.
Whatever.
I'm kidding. I'm just-
You're killing me.
But
That being said,
Yes.
so, you know, just doing a lot of different things. And I'm coming out with a new song.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, you
Can't
go,
stop, won't
girl.
stop.
No, I can't stop. You know what? It's about just feeling and what you feel and what you want to express and making a difference. You know, I love songs that make a difference and have a message and what's behind that and something positive. Today we need a lot of positive
And
things.
not only that
know?
with you, but I also saw in one of your bios. So you also have a title of Reverend. So how does that come about? Like, how
Are
does
you
that?
an ordained minister? You're
I am.
ordained.
I
Look
am.
at that.
Oh, well, you're totally doing my wedding.
I am.
You're gonna do
I
my
actually-
wedding if I ever find.
I've done many weddings.
when I
actually.
find.
Yeah, I am
You're
an
doing mine.
ordained minister. And,
That is awesome. Everybody hear that?
So listen, you need an ordained minister.
To marry
Who better
you.
than her? She could sing.
Yeah, hello.
She could
The
sing
singing minister.
the whole entire
The singing
thing
minister,
at the
yes.
altar.
Just the singing minister.
off. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You know, it's crazy
Get
because
the ring.
you know my son did he goes to private school, you know, and he was in mass the other day. And I'm a spiritual person, so I believe in all religions. You know, I take the best out of all religions. I'm not going to
feel
say
you 100% on that.
No, I mean, look, I'm Roman
You all
Catholic,
believe in
but
something, you know?
But yeah, and you have to have a foundation. I believe that every child should have a foundation of some type of religion.
Yeah.
And you know, when I teach my kids, it's not about just being Catholic or being Jewish or being Muslim or being, you know, Buddhist. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just be a good person,
Right.
and do the right thing? Because if you look, and I've read most of the books and passages and stuff, and they all have beautiful things in them, and everybody has their own opinion.
Right.
But in my world, you know, I like to believe that everybody's great and everybody's beautiful and everybody's honest and everybody's sweet, and you know.
Not always the case,
And
but
it's not. It's not always
Right.
the case, and I learned that the hard way, you know, because I give them the benefit of the doubt all the time.
Oh my God, you're like
But
me. I swear I'm
I
looking at
do,
myself
I
right now.
do, and I, you know, that's how I got with the ministry and the kids. I mean, you know, but I really feel that being said, that if you are just a spiritual person, and it doesn't put you in a category of religion, but you do the right thing, you're humble, you're respectful, you know, you treat people right, you take care of what you have to take care of. It's not about, oh my God, because this one is wearing that, it's not right, or this one looks like this, it's not right.
especially, wouldn't you think?
You
With
know?
that being said, wouldn't you think that by now, this day and age, that we kind of like smooth that all over and kind of get, and it just seems that it's more intense lately. That all these religions and all these you know, all the different religions and like we're
Everyone's got an
clashing.
opinion.
Yeah, like
Not even that. I just feel like
it's just
social media. I feel like a big part of it, and I've said this before many times. Social media has given people the opportunity to speak their opinion,
Express.
which is great.
Yeah.
To express yourself and freedom of speech. But at
Absolutely.
the same time, it's become a magnet for negativity. I feel like. I mean, you have like people who post. Let's say like you have an Instagram, somebody who has an Instagram page, whatever they do, it doesn't matter, whether they're a celebrity, whether they're, you know, fitness, whether they're vegan, it doesn't matter. You have people that will follow that person specifically to berate them and belittle them and bully them
Oh,
on
but
their
you'll
own
always
page.
have those people are
But
there
that's the
always.
thing,
You
but
know,
that's the thing,
they.
it's we're so
Whether it's the
easily
social
able
media
to
or
be
not,
negative.
they're always going to be there. And but I'm just saying, as far as you know, the whole religion and you know, where you from, you know, whether you're black or white or yellow, whatever it is,
People
you
don't
would
teach their kids
think, but you
anymore.
would think that by now, this day and age, like we would like that
Change.
get along or
change.
understand and be more open, and it just seems that there's more tension than ever.
No,
Yeah.
you know what it is? You're more aware now than ever.
I don't know. It's
That's
just
the
you see it
difference,
more in the
is that you're
news,
more
and now,
aware.
and one thing, let me tell you that really was kind of disturbing. Not too long ago, I saw in the news where I think it was it was in Manhattan or the Bronx somewhere, where literally they had these perps fighting the cops, like with no shame, like right there, like let's go, come on, let's. And I'm like, since like. And of course, because everybody whips out their video cameras, they have to put that, you know, they put the cops in such a situation nowadays that they have to feel that they have to be so careful in what they do to not offend or not to, you know,
Insult.
but at the same time, your integrity, who are you as a cop? You are the law. You're supposed to respect that no matter what.
Yeah, but people
And
don't
you
respect
have
it
these
anymore.
guys actually fight. Listen, I'm sorry, but I am for. My husband's a retired cop,
And he's a great guy.
and you know, I honestly wish they made him. That was still like how he was, because that was like a true example of what a true public figure was. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays it's
But
just
he had a
because.
balance. You know?
It's
He had
just
a
so
balance.
different.
It
I'm
is
so
different.
happy, God bless you, baby, mwah, that he is retired, that I don't want him. I'm glad that he's not now a cop nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, it's just like so hard, and it's like everything is getting this. Look what's going on in Venezuela right now.
Oh my God, I know.
Oh my! So this is what I'm saying. Things that everything is going backwards instead of going forward. Everything
Life
is.
repeats itself.
It's like
And
crazy.
history repeats itself. You know,
very
I have
true.
to tell you, I watched.
You're
the-
spiritual, so I have a feeling we know what's coming.
No,
We're
you
we're
listen, I was so
self-destructing our
amazed.
own.
I was so intrigued by this movie, right, that I made my children watch it because it had such a great message, and it just you learn as you go. You know, I'm a people person, so I'm an energy person, so I could feel what's going on in the room. You know what I mean? And when I watched this movie, I was just so intense, and
What movie?
it
You're
was-
keeping me
I
intense
am,
here.
It actually got an Academy Award, The Green Book.
The Green Book.
Okay, I didn't watch that yet.
I have to tell you. I have to
Yeah.
tell you.
I've heard a lot about it.
It was such an amazing movie, and it was about two gentlemen going out who were artists. One was an artist.
Okay.
Okay, and the other one is a Brooklyn Italian guy. I'm not sure if he was from Brooklyn. I'm gonna say Brooklyn
Wait,
or
is he
Bronx.
was he a
Italian guy.
pianist?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh my God, tell me
God!
that wasn't a great
Mahershala.
Oh
movie.
my God!
Mahershala
Oh my
is
God!
the best supporting actor. I
yeah,
believe.
Oh my
was
God, it was so
oh
amazing.
my God.
Everybody has to watch that movie. I was trying to find out what the name of that was, and now you said
My
it. Yes!
10-year-old, okay, my 10-year-old, I was just like,
Yes!
you have
Everybody
to
gotta watch this
movie
movie.
because
Yep.
it teaches you really about
And
getting
not only that,
together
but
and
it was
learning that
based on a
it's-
true story too.
Yes.
So that's the
Yes,
best.
and it's not
Yeah.
about what you see here. It's
Right.
about what's here.
I loved it. I
You know?
They should
loved
show
it.
that in
I thought
every
it was
class,
fantastic.
every year of high school or middle school.
It was. Somebody's getting nasty right now.
I thought it was so funny.
But anyway, but listen, us three here, we can take up a whole entire 3 hours to talk. But I want to get into quickly, last but not least, a little video of you actually performing on stage, which I kind of loved it.
What video?
So, whatever the last video we have of her performing, let's play it. Let's just watch it. It's a video. Well, you sent me the video. Hello.
Uh-oh. I hope she's
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jake Funk from the Nasty Boys.
Trish Malak.
Hey, yo, check it out. Me and my girl Trish just did an amazing, hot, sexy video.
Sizzling.
It's called Una Noche. I hope you guys share it. Check it out on YouTube. Press the button.
Same time, yeah, where we can, we're gonna get together. Where these are all night, yeah, do the dance and make a little love. I said get down tonight, oh, get down tonight, baby. Do the dance and make a little love. Get down tonight, get down tonight, baby. Come on, everybody, take the arrows. Come and dance with us.
Look at that! How amazing was
my
that?
God.
Oh my God, you look
And,
so great and
I had
fabulous,
so
and
much
you're like
fun.
so natural.
That was the St.
So
Gennaro's
much fun.
Feast.
That was the St. Gennaro's Feast.
Yep,
Wow,
because
that is.
I do the entertainment for the St. Gennaro's Feast in the Hamptons with
Yes.
Michelle Licata.
Well, that is absolutely
And
amazing.
The woman that I was singing with is Pamela Lee.
Pamela
And
Lee,
that's
shout out
my
to
next
Pamela
song,
Lee.
Pamela. Our next song that we just did it, and we're doing a video shoot right now on it.
Ooh.
So we have it just out.
Ha!
like
Look at
as a-
you.
She's making moves, guys. Making moves.
That's
Yeah,
right. You see what I'm saying? Like when you have a passion for something, you just go for it.
So many things.
That's, you know what? That is what it's
Me
all
too.
about.
I'm
be a
so ADD
a
too. It's like I want to
perpetual
focus
student
on
of
one.
passion.
I can't focus
Yeah.
on one. I'm trying to focus on the other one, and I'm just like all over the place. So you need to like, can you rub some of that that energy on? Thank you. I need it.
Shit.
Yeah, listen, we're all artists up here, and at the end
We
of the
are.
day, we love
Look
to
at these
support each
beautiful
other.
girls, right?
And if Christy knows that, and everybody knows that. If you don't know me by now, this is what I do. This is why I have a show called Could Be You TV, because I am here to support.
But I have to say something. I'm
you
going to
know?
have to tell you.
Yes.
Not only are you a phenomenal friend and
Oh.
a great artist, and I love, come on, you gotta admit, I love what you do and what you express. And,
Thank you.
And what you guys support to the artistry of all the music industry, and you hit on all these different levels. I'm very proud of you girls.
Yeah, thank you.
we,
know,
us
so
women have to keep together.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
And,
So it's
and
not
keep
only, we
strong.
just try to keep an open mind for anyone who is trying, it could be an entrepreneur, it could be, a singer, a dancer, anybody who's, trying to get something out there. And like I always say, this is like my favorite line to say. It's like, I don't have all the answers, but I know enough. And
we'll look for them.
and if you need something, and this is why I built this platform, because me as an artist myself, I know how it is, to try and get an outlet,
struggle and-
the struggles and all that. But and with that being said,
You give us an outlet.
I give you an outlet, and I also give myself an outlet. So let me plug this, being that we're all into the freestyle music, And so April 6th, don't forget, people. I will be opening up for the freestyle concert, which is at the
We'll be there.
Westbury Music
We will be there.
Theater. Yes. I'm honored, and I'm so happy that I'll be opening up for like Judy Torres and TKA, and oh my God, so many so many that I can't even, But if you go on my
have background dances.
yeah, if you go on my
you want me to
Instagram, on
background
Facebook,
dance.
you'll see the, with that. And I also want to let everybody know that I'm still dropping my new single, Who's That Girl? So everybody be on the lookout.
Right. And it is
Um,
fire.
It is
And I have to shout out,
It is fire.
yes, A King. A King is my producer. I love ya.
Oh, yeah.
And it's unfortunate, and I hate this time of the hour, but it's almost that time.
But I have to tell you,
Yes,
you're going to come July 27th. Right?
absolutely.
Good Ground
I don't know
Park.
where, but I'll be there.
Good Ground Park,
Okay.
Hampton Bays.
Everybody,
there.
so plug
Okay.
that in right now. Where are we going?
July 27th.
July 27th.
Good Ground Park.
Good ground.
Oh, but you know what? It doesn't
Hampton
matter.
Bays.
You'll be back before then, and you can plug that in again, and so we can remind people.
Throw it in there.
But yes, thank you all my Instagram people
Thank
for
you so much
tuning
for
in.
watching. Thank you.
Yeah. Next time, please, can you just join the Facebook on Could Be You TV, Strong Island TV, or Linda Lynn? That way you can see the show's entirety. You'll be lucky enough to see the behind the scenes of what we do.
Angel
and,
Spirit 14.
There you go. Tell them where they can plug
Where
it.
can they
Angel
see you?
Spirit 14. Trish Malek, M-E-L-E-K on Facebook. We're going to share it, like it, and
Share it
What do you want?
everywhere.
Yeah, share,
Come on,
share, so we can let everybody
Miss
know.
Chrissy. If you
Miss
don't know
Chrissy.
now, you should know.
Absolutely.
MISS_KRISI.
There you go.
underscore.
And everybody knows Linda Lynn, your girl. Thank you
Right.
so
Thank you,
much for
ladies.
joining us tonight. I
you,
love you
Strong
all,
Island.
all my Facebook followers, your loyal fans. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll definitely see you next week with better and bigger stuff. So bye.
Ciao.
Bye.